Hi, this is I'll Explain. This is another I'll Explore where I will show a bit of behind the scenes. Well, not really. This is where I usually film everything, but I'm going to film me doing panel lining for the G frame of GP01 full burn-in. Just to show people how easy it is. And sort of before after. Well, this is before, and when by the time you see the I'll Explain, it will be after. Well, I am doing it for a video now, but usually this will be the mess after I pick all the G-frame armor off the static frame, which is here in a pile in a corner. And these are the movable frame. We talked about them briefly. There are some small difference between the Saku type or Xeon type and the Gundam type, but they're mostly the same. Anyways. Yeah, they used to come in two parts, but with the newer full armor, they are usually coming in runners. Well, the arms and legs are coming in runners, but the bodies are already pre-built, however simple they are. But yeah, anyways, fully, highly articulating frame for the G-frame. Oh, and also I decided to film this because there are people not usually commenting on YouTube per se, but other social media about panel lining and how the traditional panel lining liquid would or might make the Gunpla crack, which is not unusual, especially when you put too much in, or when the runner liquid or the panel line liquid starting to dry up and you put too much in it. That would happen. Or when you have too much on it and then you have too much thinner on it. That's another problem. For me, simple recommendation: use a acrylic color brush, one with soft tips. Obviously, they don't have the staying power of other paints, but on the other hand, they're easy to clean, easy to apply, and they look pretty decent, especially for simple things like this. So let's get started. Another benefit of using acrylic is you can go in ham and you don't have to worry about cleaning up. Well, you still need to clean up, but the cleanup would be relatively easy. Also, one of the reasons why you see my fingers are super dirty at times. Anyways, as you can see, very much hammed, but I can just wipe it with my thumb. And voila, very well covered. Now this color I use is sapphire, but it will dry into a dark purple. Anyways, I will keep working. pretty much I do this to enhance definition of the G-frame in frame, because even with good lighting, it is still, the video still doesn't look as how you see with your naked eye. Oh yeah, I just went overboard, does not matter. But usually I would wipe after I let it dry, because it is acrylic, and I would do it with a rubber by then for more uniform and cleaner effects. Yeah, let's run across here, run across here. That's, I don't think we can see inside too much, so I will leave that be. But yeah, another thing people usually do and also because plastic are reflective and people use matte coating to get rid of the the plasticness of their Templar. But obviously lunar titanium or super hard steel are still metal, so they would be reflective, and I feel like getting rid of them make them look like PVC figurines, although a bit of spoiler, I got some of those, for Gundam. I guess I would leave you to judge what is better, but I do feel that it is better to have a bit of reflection. It also improved definition, to be honest, and the lights, how should I say, I guess I'm not having a professional lighting setup, so that is less of a problem for me, but I do like my Gunpla look natural in natural lighting. I don't know if you notice, but yeah, they got some ugly renegades, nasty renegades. I cleaned that as best I can with a knife. Would have go in with some sanding if this is a real Gunpla, but G-frame, keep it quick and dirty. And yeah, to be honest, oh yeah, I forgot about this. A little, don't want to show it. Oh well. Let's see if it focuses by the time we're done here. Nope, it does not. Here, this is what I missed. This ring. I missed this last time. So I put it. Yeah, let's keep working on. Let's keep. Yeah, this acrylic pen I'm using have two sides. I'm using the thicker brush, one for coverage, but two because some of the details, or rather the smaller tips, have trouble running into some of the finer sculpts, so I need the big brush. So I need a big brush to get into some of them. The disadvantage would be there's more to clean up, but the advantage is it will be quick. Very quick. And whatever I have left off will be natural shadows. Yeah, some of the places like some of the places like the joints really need you to, but yeah, some of the places like the ankle or elbow joints really need you to go in to color them in, but as you can see, just handling it would rough off some of it. So yeah, sometimes I don't even have to clean up the whole thing. Sometimes I just need to assemble it and it's pretty clean, but usually I would use a rubber to run it through so that it is not super grimy and having spots where the paint decided to stay instead of the crevice. So yeah, that's what it would look like. You can tell some areas would catch more paint, but you know, run my thumb over it, see the details. Also, another good thing about good old acrylic paint that you can get in the stationery store is that you can just rub them off. Well, you can get them off your finger with a simple tissue paper or cloth. Also, I would probably let this, you probably wouldn't see I finished the whole thing, I don't think. I pretty much just demonstrating how simple it is to do. So to make your gunpowder look good with very little work. So I might show off some different pieces where, like, this is not a tutorial, this is just a demonstration of how easy and effective it is, even if you don't use special model paint on your gunpowder. Obviously they don't retain as well, so when you clean up they might rub off, but at the same time it's very easy for you to reapply. So consider it what are things? Consumable? A consumable method? A quick reworkable method? Yeah. So here, one of the 5 pieces. With the reflection you can see there's some details there, but hard to see. Voila. I usually do the side with the thinner point, because with the right sort of sculpture, that side actually have more concentrated paint given. But anyways, and voila, you can see some of the details, and voila, very clear white and details. Yeah, this color will turn, but that's okay, or rather it fits better with the white. Some of this rounded but yeah, don't worry about it. This goes in with your brush. I didn't do anything to these guys last time. Let's try to bring them out. Not sure if that would do anything, but yeah, this side latch looking things. Not sure if they will stay, but let's see. But yeah, I will just let the camera run and see what else do we get. Thanks for watching for now. I should have a explanation for the full burn-in before I do a comparison between full burn-in and Sanferinthus. The 0083 Rebellion manga definitely show off more Sanferinthus, especially with aqua equipment and full armor, but since there's no gunpla for that yet, we would not feature them yet, because this is the show, showing off gunpowder while talking about the law, and sometimes some publication editorial. I think I do talk about I want to do some investigative history record keeping, and I figure I figure if I do some gunpla, or rather I do law things to preserve the zeitgeist, so to speak, about or some misunderstanding. I would actually comment on that with the Semperanthus video, probably, or the comparison video. But yeah, sometimes things get out of control. Sometimes it's a game of telephone. Like, people make some comment and that comment sticks, or something happened or one thing is that and people assume so the other thing is the opposite. Not always the case. Actually, I think I should show off some of the effect of the final tip. Like, this chest piece is fully painted, so it's harder to get acrylic on without, well, I can still get rid of them with a rubber once it's dried, but it's easier if I use a fine tipped. And the fine tip it's not too bad once it's painted. It's pretty well defined, but definitely can use some improvement. Yeah, especially consider this is a $1, $5, yeah, $10, like a $10 candy toy, probably being done not quite a sweatshop, but not very well paid artisan. Get some over, rub it with my thumb. So yeah, more definition between the colors. Yellow is just a hard color to paint in general. And if you ask me, they should have cast this in yellow and just painted blue over it, but why cast it in yellow when you can cast the whole thing in white? I'm pretty sure this was white. Yeah, you can't see, but yeah, I'm pretty sure this thing was white. And just have a thick coat of blue on top of it before apply the red and yellow is just notoriously hard to paint in general, and no matter what you use, unless you use some lab based paint, which is most places already banned, so unless you cook those up yourself. Much better defined now. I will go on and finish it. Again, this video is not supposed to show everything. It's just a demonstration how easy, how simple this process is. Of course, spray paint isn't too hard either, but it can be even simpler. Just one color pen. Just one color pen and you work wonders. As for markers, like not paint but actual box markers, I would use them. Let's see if the reflection can show. Yeah, I would use them. If you can see here, slightly different reflection. I will use markers for hiding the white from the runner. As you can see, it's still visible, but not too bad once you don't focus on it. So good enough, at least for small things like a G-frame. The GB01 full burn-in G-frame. We'll see you in the next I'll explain. And yeah, this is also why my fingers are extremely dirty at times for the videos. I probably just I pretty much finish off panel lighting the G-frame, have a quick wash of my hands, and then set up the camera and then record. I would say that these water marker have some staying power. Like I can wash my hands a few times and they still stick around, but just not as bad. But yeah, sometimes super filthy thumb and fingers because I was just panel lining. Could be some other model or could be the exact gunpla you were seeing on the video. But anyways, this is the Explore. Gunpla can be easy. Here, a finished product that you have seen before. But yeah, that's how it dries out. And after some cleaning. Yeah, this is the GB01 not full burn-in, by the way. Thanks for watching.